Oh, okay. This was not what I was expecting. Oh, wait, what?
A wolf. Are we going to see Scales' old main wolf
character?
Oh no, he's back to the dog we've been speaking about all along.
Yeah. He's having less fun with snakes, so he's going to try the duck hunt. I want to see this duck hunt.
Yeah, I'd love for this to go to game 3, but
I know Luke loves this stage. Every time we go to Battlefield, he picks this stage.
I hate to break it to you, but this is not Battlefield, Ginge.
Every time he picks a stage.
Denying the can there, but somehow Scales took no damage. I think that's a bit of wizardry right there, but we'll see how it goes. Nearly getting the shield break there early on. Usually at the start of the game, you'd see players sort of feel each other out and get a feel for the other players neutral, but they've played so many times, they're just going straight in there.
And still keeping a little bit of a distance at times.
Hex with a sneaky teabag there in the middle. No one else saw that. Ooh, the double parry, very nice.
That dash attack is so good.
Yeah, makes a good noise too. Oh, he's taking his jump here.
Oh,
that could have been the stop for Hex. Gotta be careful going off stage with the cans.
Calvin, very good at the parries. He's known in Sheffield for his parries.
I believe Scales is also known for his parries.
No, he's not. I mean, he might be. I don't know. Luke playing with ideas around the can. About to
Scales
explode.
Throwing a frisbee. Normally, I believe the person throws it for the dog, but I suppose we can mix it up a bit this time.
I mean, you know, you usually get machines to throw the pigeon, don't you?
Yeah, you do. But they're not too bothered about it this time, it seems. Oh, very nice aerial.
The side... Oh, trying to confirm into another side B, but just misses it.
Hex just keeping the stage control here, doesn't want to give anything up. Oh, just misses that F smash there. It's been very close so far. Nice parry from Scales.
That F tilt.
Oh, the fireball to approach. Very nice
attack again. Trying to zare off stage. Trying to mess up his recovery. The can covering his shield. Calvin trying to get something done with his with Luke's can anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that was a weird interaction. Did you see how it went?
Very late percent there, and he died from Cano at almost 150. What was that? Sorry, Jin.
Did you see when Calvin F-tilted the can? It just went straight up.
Yeah, it's got some weird properties. It might have been because Luke pinged it at the same time.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's a good point.
But I was with Scales earlier today actually, and he was talking about how the can sometimes doesn't go the way you'd expect it to. It kind of stores knockback for some reason.
Yeah. But still, Luke's still been able to do quite a lot of cool things with can.
Yeah, he really has.
Oh, down beyond shield, getting punished with a
very nice getting out of the rapid jab there from Calvin. A little bit of dash dancing here, trying to get stage control back from General Scales.
Oh, drifting in with an aerial. Jumping over
nice
the side
there,
B.
avoiding the clay pigeon. Just drops his confirm there, very unlike Calvin.
The Randy side B is very like Calvin.
Oh, nice confirm there from Scales.
Ooh,
nearly caught the landing as well. And down go the pants of the gunman.
Yeah, if you actually hit the gunman, it stays out for longer.
It does, yeah, and it can guard your approach really well. There's certain gunmen, and you have to hit them in a specific way, but it can still be used very well as a defensive tool. Nice dash attack there from Hex, but he's covering his recovery well of the up air.
Running up to the cannon shielding, very good option.
Nice tornado there from Hex.
Just getting rid of that cannon immediately.
Yeah, definitely got to get it out of there. Oh, the mistech there from Scales, that's unlike him. I believe it was the lingering hitbox of Bear rather than the... Oh, he's missed his confirm there. Can Calvin make more of this? Damn, another drop confirm. I think he shooketh. Oh, gunman. And Calvin shoots him back in the head. Scales has not taken very much damage despite not being able to steal this stock out, and there it is.
Was that an F-tilt?
That was F-tilt, yeah. Tipper Beak is very strong with Duck Hunt on most of his attacks. with the grab there. Calvin
Dash.
dash attacking the can, and he's going to take a lot of damage from that. That's 30% all at once.
Ooh, there to stop the can approach.
Calvin's doing very well in this matchup so far. Ooh, nice poke there from
that was a nice
Scales, and he's got a lot of damage on from that one.
F tilt. Gunman to try and
They're
get
both
another
approaching
hitbox out.
very well at the moment.
Dash attack again.
Yeah.
Ooh,
how did that
smash
hit?
the other
That
way.
is a suspect hitbox there.
Oh, waiting for his option.
Ooh,
just grabs him, throws him back off.
Throw back into an edge guard situation. Ooh.
Trying to read
and
the
the
roll.
up smash whiffs twice in a row.
Another dash attack,
How's
send
this
him
game
off
gonna
stage.
end? Very nice tech
Takes
from
it this
Scales.
time.
Make sure to make it this time.
Calvin giving himself a bit of space.
Using the can to approach and scare Calvin. Shutting off a lot of his options there, actually. This is a very tense game one. Both living to high percent and a nice up smash
Just
there.
dances
from
around the
Hex.
can.
He really does.
Up smash. What else do you need?
It's so hard to approach Hex. It feels like he can make you do whatever you want.
Yeah, especially when you're on, especially when you're grabbing ledge.
Yeah,
Those down tilts are
yeah.
so scary.
So scary. I've actually found space in Squirtle up B so that the water hits his foot, stops it completely. So that's a little bit of matchup knowledge there.
But for General Scales, he's got to find his own way.
He doesn't quite have Squirtle up B, does he?
He's got to find his own way.
Is he going to bring out the wolf or maybe go back to his snake that he only dropped yesterday?
No, see, Duck Hunt is the wave.
Duck Hunt is the wave, so I've been hearing.
Duck Hunt is the wave. That's a straight quote from Luke Galloway.
Let's see how Hex handles this next game. Can he seal out the stock, or is Luke going to send it to a game 3? Ooh, some very nice damage early on here from Scales, but he's always at range of being at 0 to death at this point. Ooh, Scales is doing very well this stock. Nice recovery there from Calvin, avoiding the can.
Oh, wow.
Scales is doing brilliantly to keep Hex out here. And there's the stock. Normally Luigi's the one dishing out the 0 to deaths, but I suppose he's got a taste of his own medicine there. He's still not touched General Scales. He's playing this game 3 very carefully. Oh. And there's the first hit. JV4 is in the bin. Let's see how...
I think he just might love Battlefield. I said, he usually takes me to the other stage to go to Battlefield.
Yeah, he does.
I feel like he should have just gone to Battlefield.
He should have, right from the off rather than going FD. Unless it was banned, and he's teched it again. After missing it that first game, he doesn't want to let that become a recurring theme.
I mean, you don't want to lose a stock at 70%.
No.
Then
Hex is really struggling to make up the difference here. Luke's playing excellently with this Duck Hunt he's only picked up.
Yeah, he's just got so much momentum from that.
He really does, and he's just playing so carefully and so well.
That's it.
Oh, the side B confirms, and he's dropped the up air. Unfortunate there for Scales, but the can takes it.
Oh,
Hex is really struggling here. It's still doable though. If he seals this stock out and gets the 0 to death, it's nearly even terms.
That's it. Oh,
he falls out of the down B there. Unlucky there for Hex. Oh, the gunman. There's the back air, didn't get the sweet spot
as well.
Let's see what he does here with this edge guard situation. Very nice from Hex there, untechable.
And now just get a 0 to death and
it could be back to even. We'll see how it goes here. Oh, the can's going the wrong way for Scales. He is actually now out of 0 to death range, unfortunately for Hex.
And to be fair,
let's see how Calvin tries to bring this back.
I think Scales was just like, I'm not getting grabbed. Until I'm out of that range, I am not getting grabbed.
Yeah. And I mean,
was that
I have
smash?
no idea.
I think that was an F smash.
I didn't see any F smash hitboxes come out.
You know, I look at my co-commentator for a second, and
I was watching the screen and I saw no hitboxes come out there. I think it's a bit suspect coming out from Scales.
So what you're telling me is we should DQ Scales right now.
DQ Scales.
All right. I'll be back in a second. Bear with me.
I didn't actually see what stage they were picking there. I had a word with my commentator, but they look to be going back to the same matchup. As you can see, they know each other very well and are getting on fine as the set progresses. These sets seem to always go back and forth, so we'll see how this one ends up. Oh, starting it off with the 0 to death, and Scales gets out last hit. How has he managed that? Hex has definitely started this game off a lot better than the last one.
I mean, you've got to get in there. You've got to get that percent to get yourself out of that rut.
Just missed the 0 to death. He fell out last hit.
Oh.
So you're not. Oh
Yeah.
Scales is making up the difference very quickly, though. This is very nice stuff. And he's making very good use of the clay pigeon here with Calvin jumping over him.
Yeah, Duck Hunt's very good at keeping Luigi out. And
yeah, definitely. But once
Calvin's
Luigi gets in, there's a lot he can do. I think we saw last set the issues that he can have with Luigi, like getting in, because the first stock obviously he didn't do any damage, but once again Scales missing the tech there and dropping his first stock.
Trying the up air on the shield on his
Hex
platform.
is not far behind him though, he's definitely a death percent. This is a re-grab here, what's the punish?
Oh, I was
but he caught the roll.
Caught the roll.
Very nice stuff there from Scales.
Practically even since Luigi can't get the 0 to death anymore. He's just out of the range.
Yeah. Unfortunate there for Hex.
Which means that Calvin's just got he's got to put up with that gun.
Completely shielding all of these fireballs. No approach for Hex. Luke is approaching very well here. Setting up Gunman and then Clay Pigeon behind it, and there's just so much for Hex to deal with, but he's doing well maneuvering around it all. Taking the lead here, and that's a lovely spike coming out there.
Even through the can, he's got the spike.
0 to death to steal the set out.
I mean, no, let's be honest, it is steal.
It is steal. 0 to death are very tilting, I must say. Nice parry there from Hex. He's not even going for the 0 to death, he's pressuring his shield.
He knows that if he goes for the 0 to death every time,
yeah, he can't fish for it, otherwise this lead he has is quickly going to run away from him.
And it has sort of started to as well.
It really has.
Luke setting up his wall again.
With the gunman, the can.
Nice
very tough for Hex to get in here.
Oh, can in the ledge.
The misfire saves
him.
Lovely stuff there from Hex.
Ooh, the grab.
No RNG.
Can this lead into anything?
And he's missed
Air
the
dodges out of it.
Once again. Nice dash tech there from Hex. And here comes the
gunman. Misses the ledge.
Recovery, and he misses the punish. Nice grab from ledge there from Duck Hunt. Is he going to get anything? Oh, he's missed
reads the air dodge, but just misses it, but still gets that up there.
This is very much not over. Very close last game, guys.
I mean, to be honest, at this point, it is anyone's game.
It is anyone's game.
It's whether Luke can keep him out or if Hex can get in.
Luke has completely sealed up here. They're on nearly the exact same percent. Very nice pressure there from Hex. But Luke is keeping him out so low, these projectiles, and he's got so many side B confirms.
As long as Calvin doesn't get too antsy, he could claw it back.
Oh, this is looking good. Can he seal it out with the edge guard? No, he's made it back on stage. And he's doing some crazy can tricks here. Let's see how Hex approaches.
Shielding the F smash. Up smash not going to take it.
And Hex missing the tilt. As I'm sure you'll know, he actually has to tilt that forward smash for it to have the most knockback it possibly can have. If he doesn't tilt it, it doesn't kill until much later, like a good 20 or 30%.
Oh, I didn't actually know.
So if you ever wonder why he's tilting his smash tags, now you know.
The Zare off stage.
Very close. They're both
edge guard situation.
And once again, Hex has gone for that back air because Scales has missed 2 techs in this set already.
Oh, he's missed his F smash
the
again.
Up smash there. There's no punish on shield from Scales.
Calvin trying to force his way
very
in.
Nice using the fireball to stop the can there. This is so tense. And
reads the get up option, and that is 2-1 to General Scales.
Very good win from Scales. That was a very good set.
Oh, that's excellent set.
Scales has ended the curse of losing all of his sets versus Calvin.
Which means the next on stream we're going to be getting